An incredible story that incorporates financial power, geopolitical strategy, and technical innovation is going to be told to you today. Thank you for joining us for this fascinating experience. The following is not only a narrative about numbers and markets, rather, it is an all-encompassing tale that illustrates the ways in which nations are affecting the future of money itself. The stakes have never been higher for individuals who are at the vanguard of the movement than they are right now because of the rapid growth of technology and the expanding depth of global connections. It is being told here that a story that reshapes economic links, connects continents, and signals a profound revolution in the architecture of global finance is being recounted. The current events that are taking place all around the world are witnessing the emergence of new partnerships and courageous movements that will define the next era of competition and success. One of the most significant accomplishments that the United Arab Emirates, which is commonly referred to as a BRIC nation due to its rapid rise in financial prominence and wealth, has accomplished is a step that is of great significance. The United Arab Emirates, UAE, which was formerly known mostly for its oil wealth, is today in the process of establishing itself as a global financial powerhouse, thereby establishing new norms for ambition and vision. As part of the digital euro initiative that is being carried out by the European Central Bank, the United Arab Emirates, UAE, has purchased a strategic stake in the amount of $50 billion through its sovereign wealth fund, which is known as the Abu Dhabi Investment Authority. The United Arab Emirates, UAE, has shown that it is committed to having an impact on the digital future of money in Europe and beyond by taking this courageous action, which ushers in a new era in the annals of the history of international banking. Not only is this an investment, but there is more to it than that. A bold strategic decision that will herald in a new era in the realm of global finance is currently being made. As a direct attempt to exercise influence over the future of one of the most significant monetary systems in the world, this has far-reaching ramifications for both public and private enterprises. It is a direct attempt to exert influence over the future of the system. And what is the most remarkable thing about it all? This agreement stipulates that the digital euro project must incorporate the XRP ledger for all foreign transactions in order to comply with conditions. Consequently, this will guarantee that payments are completed in a more expedient manner, with more safety and with increased transparency. The establishment of this alliance has the potential to bring about a revolutionary change in the manner in which monetary transactions are carried out between continents, thereby setting a new standard for international market and financial transactions. We need to begin by conducting an investigation into the term sheet that was stolen and distributed, which has caused shockwaves to go throughout the blockchain and financial sectors. This will allow us to acquire a better understanding of the situation. It is made abundantly clear in a confidential document that bears the insignia of both the European Central Bank and the Association of Development Agents, ADA, that the participation of the United Arab Emirates is contingent upon the digitization of the euro through the utilization of XRP ledger technology in order to carry out international settlements. Although the integration of technical components is one of the consequences of this activity, it is not the only consequence. There are concerns of control, influence, and sovereignty that are related to this. The United Arab Emirates is not only providing financial assistance to a European business, they are also doing other things. For what reason is this taking place at this particular moment? The economic landscape on a worldwide scale is undergoing a significant transition at the moment. The fact that Gulf countries like the United Arab Emirates are making a determined effort to diversify their economic portfolios beyond oil is something that is common knowledge. Their sovereign wealth funds have developed into powerful enterprises that have the potential to exert a significant amount of influence in relations between nations. The act of purchasing shares not only in individual businesses, but also in entire industries and certain sectors of the infrastructure sector. The date of this transaction coincides with a greater effort by global powers to establish dominance in the field of blockchain technology and digital currencies. In point of fact, this acquisition coincides with this larger push. While China continues to make progress with the digital yuan, the West needs to make it a top priority to counteract this move by establishing its own technological developments and forming ties with other nations. We are going to take a more in-depth look at the XRP ledger so that we may gain a better understanding of what it has to offer. A project such as the digital euro would generate a significant number of transactions, and the XRPL, which is well known for its speed, low transaction costs, and scalability, is in a position that is unmatched to manage the volume of transactions that would be generated by such a project. This collaboration, which extends beyond the benefit of technology breakthroughs, is conveying a fundamental message about the future of international finance. This message is very important. The worldwide financial transactions that have taken place over the period of several decades have been plagued by inefficiencies, delays, and high costs. Tradition. Our systems, such as SWIFT, have struggled to keep up with the ever-increasing demands of modern trade and digital economies. This has been a challenge for SWIFT. The geopolitical ramifications are also highly substantial, which is another point to consider. By purchasing $50 billion and establishing a connection between the digital euro and the XRP ledger, the United Arab Emirates has established itself as a prominent participant in the evolving global financial order. This was accomplished by the development of a connection between the two ledgers. Furthermore, this new development will surely result in answers from other significant firms. This is a certainty. The situation is being closely monitored by a number of significant governments throughout the world, including the United States of America, China, and other important nations alike. It is clear that this endeavor is being taken very seriously, as demonstrated by the fact that it has been given an investment of $50 billion. This vote of confidence has provided a huge boost to both the digital euro program and the XRP ledger technology. Both of these initiatives have gotten additional support. The idea of further collaboration between the Gulf region and Europe in the development of future financial technologies is another topic that is worthy of debate and should be brought up. There is a possibility that this transaction might pave the way for joint research, innovation centers, and shared regulatory frameworks, all of which will contribute to an increase in the accessibility and security of digital currencies. In and of itself, the digital euro effort represents a big step forward in the process of European integration. The goal is to create a digital currency that will be issued by the European Central Bank, ECB, and will be able to coexist with traditional bank deposits in cash. This will be accomplished through the development of technology. The citizens will be provided with a means of financial transaction that is not only secure, but also convenient. Due to the fact that the XRP ledger is supporting one of the greatest digital currency initiatives in the world, there is a high possibility that investor confidence in XRP will improve. This is because of the fact that the XRP ledger is supporting the project. An additional aspect to take into consideration is the fact that this transaction is an illustration of a novel scenario in which private wealth funds and governmental institutions collaborate to utilize blockchain technology. It is possible that this might be used as a template for the development of new products in the future. In addition to this, it is essential for us to talk about the possible risks and challenges. The incorporation of blockchain technology into a digital currency project that is being developed by a central bank is a challenging endeavor. This transaction is anticipated to be completed within a period of 30 days in the future, according to the anticipated timeline. It is going to be a defining moment in the history of the development of digital currencies and payment systems that are utilized across international borders when everything is said and done. As the events of this story continue to develop, it is essential for the XRP community and the Ethereum blockchain ecosystem as a whole to get ready for a new era of potential. In the very near future, adoption by the general public will take place. In conclusion, the investment of $50 billion by the United Arab Emirates in the digital euro effort of the European Central Bank, which is connected to the incorporation of the XRP ledger, represents a significant historical milestone. When seen from a geopolitical and technological perspective, this is a big step, and it is a signal that new power dynamics are forming in the industry of global banking. The 30 days that are to follow will be of the utmost importance for the future of digital finance and the economy as a whole, all across the world throughout this period of time. The entirety of the world will be paying great attention to each and every event that takes place during the process of finalizing this extraordinary transaction. Every single development will be the subject of scrutiny from a variety of sources, including governments, investors, and common people. It is coming closer and closer to being fully implemented, and it has the potential to radically alter the way that we think about money and transactions. A digital euro that is powered by blockchain technology at its very core is getting